What happened there?
It's a weight, coward!
track. That keep is well protected.
My love, you carried yourself as a true born king, born in a time of war.
Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
This biscuit has been dry for some time, sister. How long has the Ealdorman been dead?
Dead is such a drastic word. I like to think of my lord as transformed.
That's not untrue.
Have you need of anything?
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He is owed an inheritance and deserves a chance.
All in good time.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this when I asked who gave these orders. They struck me.
I've seen all I need to. But Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
I don't know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Dried herbs and berries. Shouldn't be seen here. Oh, Joe.
Eivor!
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbjorn's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was...
Oh, you poor boy.
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son!
He's been dead for some time. That was obvious by the state of his corpse. One of you knows more than you're letting on.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
You need a new Ealdorman here, and it falls to King Ceolwulf to make that choice.
For once we find agreement, Eivor, the nobles here will convene a Shire moot to select a new candidate. The winner will stand before the king for approval.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead. If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush, I will.
The Shire Moot is a lawful, godly assembly.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the ultimate seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care,
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate,
Who
Eivor.
would trust here?
I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I think they're all
I'll
trustworthy,
find
but
time.
they do all have their hidden
Eivor,
agendas.
a word if you don't mind.
Mostly just
It's the word Christ
personal
on pagan.
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest.
With Hunbjorn's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
Atya went to console him. I should follow her.
That's dope. Okay, so now it's time to activate the quest here. Actually progressing through this one a little quicker than I thought. It's almost over, actually.
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road, to the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father.
Hunwald loved you like family and you lied to his face.
In my way, I was trying to protect him.
Oath and ale work better than your prayers and saints.
Oh, they can make it the Hunwald. Okay, of course, it's just a matter of actually keeping him alive. He is really guided by his emotions, but with the loss of his, see how he deals with it and see him being Elderman. He said he's lived, unfortunately, a very sheltered life, and now that he's coming to terms with reality, I think it will help him shape him a little more, and he could be a good ally. Just a matter of how he copes with everything, or doesn't cope. I know, like, as of right now, we have his trust, but at the same time, going through his head just must be so many thoughts about who he can trust, if anyone at all. This next mission and conversation will be very important. That's gotta be the tree there.
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods.
Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald,
Come, sit.
be easy with your grief, Hunwald. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your blood for the rest of your life.
No need to worry. For I have found the antidote for it.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could...
he had a large heart and a love for his people.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I was a rubbish hunter.
A toast
Seems like a good dad.
to you, Hunwald. You have love in your heart and hope in your eyes. That's more than many can say.
Eivor, I can't begin to...
All right, Lord. You are all right. Skull.
Skull. and then my father says... Oh, my swan.
Right. Your Dane lady love.
You know what? We should visit her.
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land, and should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course, but give me that chance. My God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor. Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Nope. Look like
Quiet.
bandit. Oh, there's another one right there.
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Eivor, I am sweating from head to toe. Do not leave me here.
That's enough! There! That's the one! Wait for my seat. What?
Is that all of them? No, not quite.
Show me what lies ahead.
Oh, I miss the days where your eagle could just pick out everything. Definitely is more of a challenge this way though. That was a good little stealth mission there.
Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they've tried to kill you.
And twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, someone in Mercia wants you dead.
And yes, including my dear Swanborough.
I'm serious, Hunwald.
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Elderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Where are we going on?
Gertie! Can you hear me?
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Grindwald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word? I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
hello, Eivor.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find the Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all souls.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the...
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here, out of sight.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's secret.
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father.
Oh yes, Swanborough.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
I'll be pissed if she ends up being the assassin.
Eivor, I'm pleased you came. Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgard. It's an impressive amount.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely. He left it here when we last hunted together.
If this belonged to the Elderman, shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you were more fitting. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shiremouths.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has...
Let's actually see how good this bow is. It's shit. Fuck that.
For weeks. I must do away with it. If only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. ferocious. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
Sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. If maybe I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefrith and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified, not of being raided, but of their spouses being seduced away with all your perfumes and braiding and grooming and bathing even. How novel.
I hear you Saxons bathe once. Are we hunting, Elfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. My old friend Grim. How wonderful to...
What surprise. I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other as one Dane to another.
I'm Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Elfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest.
Something.
If we don't find the bear, we'll
Something
find
fishy
something
with
for
this guy.
supper.
I have a
Kind of
divine
what I'm
rule
favored
over the
by
land on my
material
estate.
needs.
God shall. Well, wait. I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
Algar. Eivor. There's something you'll want to see here.
Is that? That's smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
My people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until you were away to set your world aflame.
I'll stand in straight to
Where's Elfgar, the Dane lover?
Every last house then.
men who would see you burn are dead.
Agreed.
What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toilet.
The Shire mood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Elfgar! Careful!
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
You can tell the stress is just getting to that dude. What a day for him. Matthew gave me some good news. I will get ray tracing for Saturn. The dynamic lighting effects. It's best on the 30 series, but it's gonna work on the 20s like mine do.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor?
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire mood from... When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Oh, of course.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
Elfgar and Hunwald were attacked recently, and your bishop remains fearful. It's clear someone wants this stopped.
They tried, yes, but they did not succeed. Praise be to God.
I kept them safe, not your god.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
I have a bad feeling that the priest is the one ordering these attacks.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Honestly, I trust Hunwald the most, so I'm just gonna vote for him.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
He's the only one that hasn't been attacked, and you know what? I bet you he's part of the order.
3 men, 3 possible futures.
Yeah, the guy
Which of
doesn't
these sad puppets
cocky.
relents
I
best
don't like
when you
that.
call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious Swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shire moot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be...
She says the priest, I swear.
Son of our dear and
Okay, good.
departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shire moot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
I was right.
Sick rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Ooh. This is some red wedding stuff.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast! For the glory of the ancients, leave none alone!
Oh, he is a part of the order. Motherfucker. I'm gonna gut you.
Let's end this.
Bastard Bishop, what's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Alderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Alderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feud.
I will pray for these martyrs, and tend...
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
That was a pretty good one. See, there's some really like standout, very good missions that I know are gonna like. Assassin's Creed 2, I still remember some of those missions and just how amazing they were. Same thing with Brotherhood. I know a lot of them are gonna stand out here for me. Some good writing and a lot of side quests, just not overall, unfortunately.
Welcome. This could come in very handy. You are wise to stock up. I'm only buying these because I like you. I hope to see you again soon. I will see you.
How much more? So I have a little leather I need. Need a lot more iron.
Shall hit a stake.
Attack, and in broad daylight.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herivryth rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders.
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp.
Herivryth was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herivryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Here's the camp, do you see? The field will soon be ready for action.
Who's fetching the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fiends are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Completely missed it.
Let's hit them hard! Watch out!
Take cover!
God damn you!
Get a move on.
Blaze!
I can't tell if he's on fire or he just has a flaming sword. Should be safe once he gets right there.
Take cover! Is all I needed.
Nearly there! Come on! Arrows inbound! He's down!
Livers hang from your mouth!
Take it!
We need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion will do it. Or I can try hitting it with this ribbon.
Watch out!
Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Shit. At least I can lower it for them.
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there.
Heilig, let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Drogo! There's the target. Shoot it! Now you pay!
Must be blood from
Shut
your
up,
side.
road rabbits! Damn coward!
There we go.
Some respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost. Continue the work of God. Me, brother. Kill this pagan! So slow!
Get round the side.
Solum modo in paradis. Can't hold out much longer.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I did base, clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Hilavid. We wallow in our fate. We should have learned to enjoy it.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much.
I won't miss him. But actual...
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I...
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now.
I think we made a good choice there.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Yes, yes, but I did see some raids that we could do along here. Let's get after this one here. And then there's that one just right beneath us as well. I think those were the only level 190 raids.
Calls me back to Randvi.
Well, we might as well do both of
tell
them
her the
before we
good
head
news.
back. Ooh. I wonder if today my map will be completely lit up or if I'm gonna have to look at it in complete darkness again. See how the game is feeling today. Good thing that next raid 2 is right by one of my settlements already. Or sorry, one of my viewpoints. Fast travel points.
Let's brace my hood here.
Out of options, dog. Cost you everything. Christ mercy! Coward! You won't escape!
back to the ship. Give me a hand with this.
What's the fuss?
Cleared most of this area too. There should be quite a few in the courtyard.
Give me a hand!
Off you go.
Hey, come here!
It's gonna make me nauseous.
Help me out here!